Hey, the best squad, it's your girl Ebony the best, guys. Before I get started, y'all, let me read this disclaimer. It says copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 allows is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. The Fair Act is permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing on nonprofit educational or personal use tips that balance in favor of fair use. Okay, so let's get that out the way. So, guys, we know that there is so much stuff that has happened, right? From the time Love and Marriage Huntsville started with people coming out and I remember being on TikTok. I didn't have a channel at all. I think I started my channel, no, when did I start my channel? Maybe 2 years ago now. Right, so there was this lady on TikTok, and every week she would come out with stuff. She's giving proof. She was basically talking about the entire cast, right? And I used to go over to this channel called All About the Tea. Used to watch them a lot. Now this person, her name is, I think it's Deschanel, and she is allegedly Martell's baby mama. Now I'm gonna read a transcript that she had done from an interview with a subscriber. No, not with a subscriber, dang it, with a content creator. Okay, I'm not going to say the person's name. I'm going to try my best not to. But I was just scrolling through YouTube streets and another content creator had reported on this. But it's just seemed as if the way how they were trying to shut her down way back when the show just started, it all it all seems like she was telling the truth because it mirrors everything. And mind you, this, what I'm about to read to y'all, is literally 4 years ago. So the interviewer asked her this question again. This is allegedly Martell's baby mama talking about everybody on the cast. I'm going to skip certain people's name because some of the accusations that they made, I don't want to get into that. So I'm going to skip certain part of it. The interviewer says, if you have some time, let's discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville. I see you've been tweeting up a storm about Martell and Marcel. The alleged baby mother said, okay, I have time to answer a few questions. Though some answers may be long as novel, lol, I know a lot about the cast, including fake marriages, drug abuse, bisexual grinder, profiles, narcissistic men, and simple women. So you know when somebody say you simple, you're just a simple woman. You know what that means, right? The interviewer said, okay, well, we're going to get into all of it. So you mentioned you had a daughter with Martell Holt. Is he present in her life? The young lady answered and said, Martell was seeing her about 2 times a month, if that. Since Saturday, keep in mind, this was 4 years ago. Since Saturday, he will not be seeing her due to the threats he made. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I get all of it. Due to the threats he made, he will not be seeing her due to the threats he made against me for speaking out. I will update when possible, but I hope he never sees her. I spoke with Martell 3 minutes today. He called me from a different phone, and we know Ariane says he does that. He called her from a different phone number. Anyway, he said, I was breaking families up and affecting too many people trying to scare me. Him and Marceau forward business calls to their phone so it looked like a business number calling. Now we saw Martell told Marceau when he was climbing up, sneaking up the stairs when he was supposed to not be talking to Coleslaw no more. He was sneaking up the stairs to call Coleslaw on a second phone, right? That he had. The interviewer says, "What originally set you off about Martell last Saturday that sparked all of this?" She said, let's see. She said, Martell was mad. Sorry, y'all. Martell was mad along with the cast because I said something truthful on Twitter or X now. He was mad because I called him stupid serial cheater because he's running the same lines on me he did with Ariane in the car. Almost the same words. The only difference is he asked for a paternity after the birth of my child. And we know he did do that on the show with Ariane with that so-called pretending call-in. She said almost the same words. The only difference was he asked me for paternity after the birth of my child. This was done cause okay, I don't want to say this person's name. But she said the bottom line is I know too much. Another question was posed to her. How did you Okay, we're not going to talk about that part cuz again, I don't want to be disrespectful and I really love this person, so I'm not going to say much about that. Um the person was asked a question and I'm reading the transcript, so bear with me. Okay. Um She said she didn't know who Melody was, but she found out who she was. They had a discussion. She said Martel really is a pathological liar. She was telling me he has always been that way. The convo had ended, if I remember correctly, because I had to go to work and she had a meeting. It was so long ago. Let's see. She said she told this person about the so-called storage place where they were going, Marceau and Martel, allegedly, because that was their bachelor pad, sort of hiding from their wives. She said, to be honest, my blood was boiling because I figured out his ways of tricking women with lies and having his mother, this is Martel, and having his mother cover for him along with other family members. Now, y'all remember I did a content where I told you that Martel said he told his mother, and we saw 3 times where he told his mother, and Marlene came out and says, well, you told me about this and I told you to stop, blah, blah, blah. All right. Another part in this was she said they had a bachelor pad. Hers was boiling. She said a couple of times after that she said she saw Melody at an event around Huntsville and they speak fine. We've been on the phone several times, blah blah. She then say the interviewer says, "Can you tell us more about Martell alleged criminal acts or abuse and tendencies?" She said, "So one day the police had Martell outside handcuffed in a patrol car, and I rushed outside. One of the cops started one of the cop addressed me as Mistress Holt. I played along, but they ended up taking him. They weren't clear on the reason. I guess he fit the description. As the cops were leaving, one say, 'I'll be back for your real name,' as he handed me his card and wink. I had not see or hear from Martel for a couple of days. When I finally saw him, he said he was his violation and was bailed out. Anyways, Martell thinks he's a street dude. He's nothing but a boy with oversized fake veneers. Most of them had work done and continue to do it with the money from the show. Wait for season 3 if he even returns. As far as the abuse, once he shook me so hard and then had this scary look on his face, but I knew his life would I knew his life would be ended because I carry protection. I have to live my life worrying about my daughter. After that, I broke it off instantly. God let me know. He saved me. I found out he had a history of attempts to end his life and also thoughts about taking someone out. He's bipolar. I hope and pray my daughter will not be like her dad. He has also vandalized my 2 cars. He also destroyed another man's house and I guess beat him up, a blogger. And she said Ariane did a video with with that blogger, okay? And we all remember when Ariane went live with this certain blogger, whatever the case is. So is we know Martell is sick. I mean this was 3 years ago because like I said, I remember this young lady. She went on to say he's been rude and abusive to, he said to Mel. He told her once that she is lucky he came back to her after being with me because I'm really curvy. He got he actually got Ariane a butt job and told her, wait, he actually got Ariane a butt job. This didn't start with me. He's been cheating. The interviewer says, "How do you know Marceau? Why are you angry at him if you share a child with Martell?" She said, "Marceau has done disrespectful things in the past. Since his weight loss and liposuction, he really started acting flirtatious. Martell was okay with it." And didn't that girl said that Marceau tried to pass her around when they went to Vegas, allegedly? She said they both were bums who share women. And isn't this the same thing that's going on right now? Mind you, this is supposedly, allegedly, Martell's baby mother, Deschanel. Like I said, I remember her. I even think I have some screenshots because I was just trying to get information at the time for other content creators. I wasn't a content creator then. And I think I still got some message. I have to look up some old phone where she was really talking and saying, yes, I am his baby mother and I have a daughter for him. Um, and he just doesn't help. He had, I guess, allegedly signed his rights off to that little girl. She said, "My issue, they're both bum who shared woman. My issue with Marceau is he and his wife have been harassing me since Saturday. He doesn't even work. He just stays on the internet all day finding women instead of working. Why has he so much time to find?" Okay, I kind of miss all of that. She said Marceau has done, okay, oh, Marceau has done disrespectful things in his past. Since his weight loss and liposuction, he really started acting flirtatious. Martell was okay with it. They're both bums who share women. My issue is with Marceau is he and his wife have been harassing me since Saturday. He doesn't even work. He just stays on the internet all day playing games, finding women instead of working. This is why he has so much time to find the account of all those phone numbers that were calling him last night. His kid's mother is sending me stuff in DMs too. Other people are sending me stuff that's public knowledge, but I'm the only one telling the truth, and that's why I'm getting threatened. He called me from Scold and I posted the number. The interviewer said, "There's a lot of speculation that Marceau is unfaithful to Tisha. How do you know that? Does he really have a fourth child outside his marriage? She said he has a 4-year old son named Christian. He he was messing with Alonda, allegedly, the hairdresser Melody exposed for sleeping with Marceau. Allegedly. That's the crazy part about them doing that video together, denying it. They have a kid together. I had run insurance. I don't know what she's trying to say here. With Tisha, remember, mind you guys, I'm reading a transcript. I had run in, I think she said trying to run interest with Tisha and Marcel in stores, and Martel was there with me. Once he introduced who I was, Tisha was acting nervous and staring at my body. Marcel didn't want her to really be introduced because I know about chicks who had AB from him and Martell. I'm talking from fast food workers, maids, liquor store people, ice cream place, and more. I told you about the ice cream story. Who child? She said, as far as Tish, I see her and her mom in places, even with Marceau, but he doesn't remember. I keep my hair done nice. I'm stylish. I'm a stylist. Some say I'm not like Wanda with 3 different styles at once. There's a list of reasons why Marceau's scared beside the fact that he doesn't take care of his son. I don't want to bash the baby mom, but she gets no support or anything from Marceau. Marceau has kicked her blank, wow, and his wife blank. It's the A with the dollar sign, y'all. He hits his wife on the regular. Martell, allegedly. Martell has told me numerous times he tried to put himself on a pedestal. He thinks he's better than Marceau. Tisha befriends people too easy and brings women around for Marceau to cheat with, allegedly, her without her knowledge. He sleeps with white girls too, and all nationality. Martell likes black women, but the ghetto type of woman who can, what she said? Hold on, guys. Black woman, but ghetto, who can be dependent or need him for everything. The next question. To your knowledge, does Maurice cheat as well? Allegedly. Y'all, I'm reading a transcript from another content creator. I'm just reading it. It says, as far as Maurice is concerned, the answer is yes. Every single main person on the show I have dirt on, including, okay, let's skip that. I know people think she is the sunshine girl. Okay, let's skip that. But they all have dirt. Kimmy has called around asking about Maurice's whereabouts too. Him and his wife were having issues, but trying to work it out. But in that marriage, once Kimmy stepped in that marriage was a wrap. She had a reputation until she got married. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's why Melody didn't want her touching Martell. Child. She said, Melody knows a lot about these men. They all cheating, including LeBerick, too. That's why him and Destiny are having issues. Martell had me around all his friends. He even used to bring me chicken sometimes. So they all know about me. Child, this is crazy. This is crazy. So that's all that there is about this baby mama. Allegedly, her name is Dejanelle. I try to go back on X because I wanted to see if she was still there. Like I said, I had so many messages from her in my DM, but I wasn't a content creator. I wasn't even thinking. I was just mostly focusing on watching the show. And to see now all of this that is happening, it is really crazy. We have Martell out here posting pictures. Another one he posts today. And the crazy part about it is Martell Martell is blocked, right? Martell is blocked. And I was just on Instagram and I saw this guy post this page. Now, I don't know who he is. He says Snatched by Diego. It says the message that Martell had posted. It says, at Letitia, now is the perfect time to tell at Marceau, my friend who had you in the back of the Buick. Is he the one that caused the scare after Marceau's vasectomy too? Question sign. Hashtag shareable. Hashtag facts. Hashtag fishing trip. Now this guy right here, he looks like I'm on his page. He posted, "Why is Martel acting like this?" And he has his hand over his mouth. He basically said, "You heterosexual men are something else. I wish a ninja would talk." Oh, Lord Jesus. Here we go. I'm sorry about that, y'all. He said, "I wish a ninja would talk like this about me or my female friends. I'm stepping in." Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hashtag Marshall Holt. Hashtag Marcy. Hashtag Letitia Scott. So I don't know who this guy is, but I'm telling you, he looks like the guy in the picture that Martell keeps posting, trying to give hint that this is the person. Now, like I said, guys, I don't really know all that's going on um with these people, but it's too much. It is too much. Let me see. I have two more. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. That's not it. Okay. I think this is it. It says that, hold on, y'all. It says, it won't let me open it. That's why I don't like working from my laptop. Oh, it's still spinning. Um, let's see. I'm trying to read the next photo that Martell had post, but it's being a little slow. So, what do you guys think of all this? So Martell says, "Good morning at Letitia Scott." Mind you, they ain't even following him. Let uh let my boy eat with your hubby too. You wild for that. What? At Marceau, don't what Marceau don't know won't hurt him. Hashtag shareable. As we all know, Marshall is saying all of this because Marceau said coleslaw is a shareable side chick. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. So tell me what you think about all of this. All that took taking place on social media. um what's his name is not really saying any much, Carlos King. And Carlos King, where are all your shows? You just start a family show. um where is that show? I can't remember it. What about the K Michelle show? What about that show? Reality with the King is no more. And you start some type of an empire show. I don't know, where's that show? Let's see. Carlos posted something on his page today. No, Sunday. And he was talking about being fake. So this is what he said. The best people around you, and you're the smartest one, you're losing. Even more so, if you don't have anybody in your life that challenges your thought, that makes you uncomfortable when they tell you things that you should be doing or should not be doing, if they don't make you uncomfortable by their advice, you have the wrong people around you. The best people around you are going to tell you things that you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Your friends, family, staff, whomever, if
tell me you think that makes you be like, let me think about that. You're going to fail. That's number two. And number three, be kind. Be kind. Being kind is a lost art in this world nowadays. People want you to comfort them. People poke you, poke you, poke you, poke you, poke you to get a reaction out of you. You have to sit there and not fall for the okie doke. You have too much to lose to always respond to everything. When people try to comfort you, just let them. Don't get exhausted. You remain kind. You remain you. And that's how you become successful in 2025. Happy Sunday, baby.
What a crock of you know what. Boy, bye. So I believe he was talking about Letitia, and I think he was sending a message to Martell. Who knows? But guys, that's all I have for this video. Please like, please comment, and tell me what you think about this info that I just released. Talk to you later. Bye.